What's up with the what's ups, everybody? On this episode of Man and Motorcycles, I'm heading out to Scary, Texas to meet up with my brother Mike Moore, so that way we can get Shovelicious taken care of. So as most of y'all know or have seen the latest video, Shovelicious almost went down in a catastrophic failure where we lost one end of the axle and blew out the bearings. So new axle just came in and we're gonna get the bike loaded up. We already got this much. Kind of forgot to pull out the camera before we started, but we're stopping things to get everything recorded now. But we're gonna load up Shovelicious, head on over to Scary to meet up with Mike, and hopefully get it all going on. On Yesto, where we were supposed to hook up last time, but
catastrophic failures.
The name of the game. I'm just about getting ready to finish up packing up, but while I'm heading up to Scary, I'm gonna get my invaders chromed. It's my new axle. I'm taking a buddy a belt drive so we can install on his shovel. That I'm pretty much loaded up. I'm gonna have to find a way to strap on my mud flaps so I don't get a ticket on the highway, but other than that, I think I'm ready to go. All right, well, we are off to Scary, Texas. Morning. What's up with the what's ups, everybody? So this is the morning after. Just getting up. It's brisk 23 degrees out here in Scary, Texas. Well, we're about getting ready to head over to Brown Cycle Shop. I was too freaking cold last night, but we pulled the wheel off. We had to cut the freaking axle. It seized up against the bearings, or actually against the spacers. So I was able to get a new axle. We're gonna go take my wheel over to a Brown Cycles and get new racers, bearings, and spacers, and then hopefully be able to ride. This is my brother Mike Moore's place right now. And even though it's a nice brisk 20 degrees, it is very nice out here. Might be cold, but really don't feel it. Cool. Just got to Brown Cycles.
Good. Hey, what's going on? Look. How are you? We were talking about you. You good?
Really? What's up?
Good.
Good.
I haven't seen you. I hadn't heard from you.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
We figured you didn't love us no more. What you got going on?
Well, AJ's here from Lubbock.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good to meet you.
Brown.
Yes, sir.
He has a wheel bearing problem.
Let me see
Yeah,
it.
if you can.
We've got a new axle. He lost wheel bearings. They got hot and come apart. And we had to cut the axle out of his bike because the races were welded to the...
Okay, so hey Renee, will you go put this in the office? So let's start over. You had a new axle put in there?
No. He bought one. We had to cut the old one out to get this wheel off the bike.
So has anybody done bearing work for you lately?
No. Oh,
Because what it sounds like is the bearings wasn't set up right
Something.
and it got hot.
Or just...
yeah.
How long you been riding this bike?
Man, a year.
So...
Okay. Okay, well, let me see the other side. Oh, okay, I can't see nothing. Okay, so you want me to replace them bearings?
Yeah, we need some bearing. We got the axle.
Did you want to do it yourself or do you want me to do it?
That's up to him.
What will it cost if?
It's going to cost you $5,000. Bearings are, okay, it doesn't matter. You got to have the bearings anyway.
Yes.
The deal is you're going to have an inner spacer. Do you mind if I take that out?
Yeah, well, the inner spacer's in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. We don't know if it's good or not.
Oh, it ain't. I tell you right now, it ain't.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so your bearings are going to cost you $33. Two seals, inner spacer, $58 for the parts. It, you know, just depends on how difficult this thing is to set up. I'm going to roughly guess a half hour. So we're probably looking at 123, then we got sales tax on the parts, so 130 or less.
Cool.
Or I'll just sell you the parts and y'all can go do it.
However, it don't matter to me.
It don't matter to me. Hold this. Let me go grab that axle so we'll make sure he got the right axle.
Okay.
He ordered one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I was riding it started feeling like I had a flap.
Yeah.
And then,
What it was, you gotta set these bearings up. You can't just put it together.
what's going on, brother man?
You know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
set it up.
Yeah.
So I think it was set up too tight. That's my guess. And that's why it did what it did.
Wow. Cool, man.
Meaning this inner spacer was too short. What kind of bike?
81 wide glide show head.
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Well, no. It says for a belt. Well, let me see here. Would you order that online or something?
Yeah, I got it off of eBay. It'd probably be smart just to do it here in case we have to come back for anything.
Right.
I'm sorry, tell me again what year that is.
81?
81. Busy around here.
That's too long, see?
The one he ordered's too long?
Well, yeah, you see how much too long it is?
Mm-hmm.
This is for a belt.
Okay.
But, you know, you might try and space it out and try to make it work type deal, you know, I don't
Look
know.
here. This is the only way I could get this off of this bike because all that welded onto that old axle. I had to cut through this spacer, so we're gonna need this spacer for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna just go leave it here just in case there's something that we're gonna have to come back. I think it'd be safer. Yeah.
Okay. Set it down right there. Okay. Have you got spacers and stuff? Because you might have to space this out to make it work. You don't have none of that at home?
Well, we've got this one and the one that's in the wheel. Because this is what I had to do just to get this joker apart. Those weren't coming off.
Yeah, I know.
So I had to go the other way.
Yeah.
I had to cut it here and cut through that spacer
Yeah.
and then drive all this out the other way.
Yeah.
Because when the bearing, she welded up.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Well, I've got an axle if that one won't work for you.
Really? Well, that was nice.
Yeah, well, she was getting,
Do you got a spacer kit?
I don't have a spacer kit. I have individual spacers. So you'd kind of have to tell me what you need. I can take that. I can take this spacer here and kind of half-ass.
Because I think it's just going to be that one that we're going to need if we...
Yeah, it is, because your brake side is your spacer on the other side. Now, something I didn't think about. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
And then I got...
You've got two other spacers that go in the seals. They're the same. They're the same length. Now you've got one because it's in the wheel. So you're going to have another one of them.
Yep. Well, that's just a shim.
Nah, that ain't nothing.
Really?
So.
Yep, you're right.
So you got to have that spacer, and then you got to have.
That's going to be the spacer.
That's going to be the outside spacer. Those are called inside spacers.
Right, and that's going to be this side of it.
Yeah.
This side that I cut
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
spacer that we've lost.
Yeah, yeah. So. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it work or not. Let me think about this a second. It's going to go through, it's going to stick through too far.
Oh, no.
Well,
It'll just have a little thread hanging over. Because
no, you're
it
going to
depends
have
if
you're going to
we're-
have this hanging out
Oh, okay.
too far. So you're just going to have to washer it up. It's going to be half-assed. But, I mean, you know, you've already paid for it. And if money's an object, then you can probably make it work. Oh, this is a spacer you'll use to replace this.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a little...
Yeah.
no, that's for a belt. It's too long.
This stuff just kept dragging on.
Okay.
Now, David, is that the one that goes up in the wheel?
No, this is the one that goes on the outside.
Okay.
Huh?
This is this one. This was the outside when you cut up.
Okay.
And because it's for a belt,
slow days.
it's going to be.
Then they put me on singular.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Look, this ain't working.
Well, I want to get... Let me go ahead and get that other one then.
The
axle?
Yeah. That way we know. I'd rather be
How much was that?
Do what now?
$50.
He said he'll buy the other axle.
Yeah.
You really should.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like to push. I don't like to be a salesman, but you really should.
Yeah.
Huh?
And push this on down the
Yeah.
road.
Last thing I don't want to do is...
You got a rear belt bike?
Soft
A
hill?
rear belt 4-speed?
No.
That's what that is. That's for
It'll
a
be
brake.
like 85.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd work on 85.
85.
Yeah, see, it's even marked 80 to 86.
So
But it's a 4-speed.
I got
It's a
you.
4-speed.
So that'd like work on my 85 FXWG I sold.
If it's a rear belt.
Yep.
Yep.
So that was the first year of it, I think.
That's what that'd be for.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do a couple things while y'all here.
Cool.
What the hell are y'all up? What's up, Red Eye? Michael? AJ? Glad to meet you,
Good to meet you. Yes, sir.
He's in from Lubbock. Lubbock? Yeah, he's got some, we've had some wheel bearing problems.
Well, I know what's in Lubbock.
Do you? Snow?
Nothing.
Cold weather?
Yeah. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you rigid or super glide?
Wide glide.
81 wide glide.
Yeah.
Just like my old junkie one that I ride, the junkie. Same year model.
Yeah, we were playing with that yesterday.
We used to call it tank glide.
Tank glide.
Yeah. No FLT.
I was back in the day, they were accused you for shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, freaking bearings came out on me and took me for a ride, and I did not. That I crapped my pants. It's freaking wild.
Y'all gonna put new bearings in it, or they have? Yeah. One that's played out. I think it welded the seat, the bearing race, the shaft, so it cut one side.
But this is it right here.
We worked on that thing to midnight last night, so we got to the house about 8:30. Wow. Come in from Lubbock.
Come limping in.
Yeah. I'm glad he made it.
Yeah, I can't get a good.
It tore up on him a couple weeks ago. He just been so busy. And he brought some invader wheels. We dropped them off on there at Toledo.
I can't get a good. You know what? I got one back here. Oh, but it's got a custom. Let's go see. Let's go see real quick. Hey, Red, let's take a ride in right up the road. Make sure that speedometer works. All right. Before he gets here. All right.
Jacob Jeremiah. Also to the ride.
Hang on, man. I gotta put a foil cover on whatever I did with it.
What's up, brother?
What is that?
How are you?
Good to see you.
You know this boy?
I've seen you around.
How's it going, man?
Yeah,
AJ.
AJ. Yes, sir.
Oh, did you say? Oh, I thought Red, I said that you needed me. Or he was saying needs me to ride that?
Chester, you're gonna go
Okay.
3/4. Cool. Yeah. Make sure that you don't have to go far. We just want to make sure the speedometer
Let me put the
works.
foil cover on if I can find them. That's where it is.
Okay.
And then get Elizabeth to wipe this baby down.
Yeah, I'll wipe my hands off before I go rubbing on it.
We'll get in some parts. I'll send you this thing.
Okay, good deal.
Okay. So there's your spacer.
Cool.
That's your outside spacer.
You want him to just set it up and shim it so that it's right? Or all we do is we go back to the house, we pack the bearings and put it together and it's done?
Yeah. I did not even think about that belt and chain.
Yeah, I didn't know it made any difference. But that would probably work on, with being built, that would probably work on like the Sturgis model bikes, because they were built in the primary and the rear wheel.
Ah.
Okay, these come in pair, but I'll just break a pair. I got a couple more, so I'll just sell you one. This is your inside spacer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is your outside spacer.
Cool.
You want to get that axle?
Yes, sir. Unless you want to trade me.
No, you know, if it was one that was popular, I'd do it. But
No,
shoot,
you're good.
I don't need it.
Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and set the wheel up here.
Okay.
And that way when we go home, we just pack bearings and...
Oh, it'll be packed.
Oh,
When you go home, you just put it on the bike.
Cool.
If you're gonna
Okay.
leave it for me to do.
Sweet.
Well, either way, I just thought maybe you just make sure we're shimmed right and everything, and then we could pack the bearings at the house or whatever. It don't matter. It's his money and his bike. It's however he wants to do it.
It's gonna be the same money if I just set it up and
Okay.
you go home and put it together,
Okay.
or if I set it up and put it together.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, we're good then.
keep us from dirty no hands.
You look like the kind of guy that don't like to get his hands dirty.
No. I'm already dirty.
Hey, he owns a shovelhead. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're not riding Twinkies or Milwaukee 8s. We're riding shovelhead. You
Yeah.
got to get dirty. I think sometimes if you just mention the name of the bike, you look at your hand, you already got.
They're dirty, yeah.
There it is.
That's right.
Oh, Dirt McGirt.
See his pan head, David?
Oh, wow, no, I didn't.
Okay. So this is what we got here.
We can get this out of the way, huh?
All right, so let me have that clip. Do you have the washer? Did y'all bring the other washer? There's a washer that goes on top.
It was cratered.
Okay. I gotta use what I was giving to you, okay?
Sweet.
It's not chrome or nothing.
Oh, that's good. It's gonna get dirty anyway.
Okay, here we go. All right. So I guess I'll get started. Now, guys, if I get busy, you know, I gotta take care of the counter.
We got none of the time, David. You know me.
You know, really in life, nobody has nothing but time.
There you go.
Time is all we have.
So you getting some new stuff going here.
Yeah. Hell, I'm trying to get legitimate.
Legitimate?
Tired of being just an old country boy.
I'll say this much. I know we really haven't had much of a winter, but I'm ready for spring.
Boy, I'm right there with you, man. I tell you.
I've had
You can say we hadn't had much winter. We've had all I want.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. The older I get, the less this cold I like.
I can't handle it no more. I can't. I'm
handle
cold
it,
right
me.
now.
Susan, you know, she's freezing in August, so you know she hates the winter time.
Six. Okay. All right. So I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay. I'm gonna leave this right here. Okay. I'll grab one of the
That's those hard bodies.
Oh, wow.
But that's like a stop length.
Corey, I'm going to use part of your table.
Okay, I'm sorry I got a mess on there.
It's all right. Rather you have a mess than nothing to do. Is this part of your job here?
Yes, sir. That's the washer that goes behind that compensator.
I'm just going to move this stuff down. I'll take you a spot.
Got that pulley off.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, you gonna...
I'm cleaning it up right now, getting it all.
Before you start going back with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all
Okay.
verify and check things out. You gotta do bearings.
Yeah.
Need this tool?
I beg your pardon?
Need this tool for anything?
Nah.
A little pookie in these old holes.